this world.
What's up guys, Clayford08, and today I'm going to be starting a new video series. Every Monday I'm going to bring you a market watch of several cryptocurrencies that I'm eyeballing that I think have potential to do well over the next week. And then the following Monday I'm going to review all of those currencies that I talked about the previous week. So this week I'm going to be discussing a few currencies, and we're gonna see what happens over the next week, and then next Monday we're gonna take a look at these that I'm talking about today. And if you have any questions about any of the currencies that we're talking about today, or any questions in general about other projects, feel free to pop into my Discord channel that I have linked below in the comments section, or the description, I guess. I would love to hear from you guys and see what you're all up to and what you have thoughts on as far as technical analysis or fundamental analysis. It's always really fun to see what other people are investing in. So let's get started. All right. The first coin that we're going to take a look at is Sia coin, or Sia coin, however you pronounce it. All right, so if you take a look, we're currently sitting at 726 Satoshi, which is a new all-time high. Really cool stuff. If you had invested a few weeks ago, whenever I told you to, then you'd be making quite a bit of profit right now. I told everybody to invest around the 300 mark down here. And as you can see, I did a little bit of day trading with Sia coin, but I'm still holding long on quite a bit of Sia. So I think that there's still a huge margin of growth that we're going to see with Sia coin here. If you take a look at this support level, this diagonal support that we're showing, I think that it's moving in the right direction. Now obviously with such a huge pump like this, we're probably going to see a little bit of a correction. And if we do, that would be a perfect time to buy into Sia coin, because I think that this project itself has quite a bit of potential. So it has a lot higher upside than what we're currently seeing. I think that this project could eventually go to 2K Satoshi. So that is the first coin that we're going to talk about. If you take a look at the MACD, we're seeing pretty good growth right here, and this is all on a 4-hour chart. So we're seeing growth here. I think that we still have some more to see before this starts dipping, but I do believe that we are going to see a little bit of a correction here, and then it's going to continue its upward trend. All right, so that's the first coin. All right, next we have Ethereum. So Ethereum has had a pretty great couple of months, and we're starting to see it trade sideways. So at this point, we can either see it go up or go down. And I tend to believe that it is going to go up as more people enter the market. But if you want to hold off and see, go for it. If we do see a little bit more of an uptrend, I would try and get a buy-in at the very bottom of that upward trend. That if it starts breaking out, I would put in a buy-in for that. But if you're holding on to Ether right now, hopefully you have a stop limit enabled as well, just in case it dips below this support here that we're currently seeing. I'm a huge bag holder for Ethereum. I've always loved this project. I've always supported it, and I will probably continue to hold even if it does dip down. That's me personally. You got to do what's best for you and your investments. So that's Ethereum for the week. Okay, up next we've got Game. And Game credits is one of my favorites. I'm holding quite a bit on this, and I think it has huge upside potential. We've already seen a previous high around the about the 1900 right here. So I definitely think that it could go beyond that again. We're seeing pretty steady growth, and Game has always been a coin that has steady growth. Since its inception, it has had really, really steady growth, and it's been really reliable in that aspect. If you had bought in this time last year, you would have seen really, really steady growth. And so I think any time is a good time to buy into this currency, but I would buy in probably whenever it hits this diagonal support that we're seeing here. Probably around, I think that is 12, 14. So probably around the 1400 mark would probably be a good buy-in if we start seeing it dip. Now, if we continue to see this upward trend, what it's currently at is a good buy-in. So if you want to go ahead and pick some of that up now and hold it, the MACD is looking pretty good for it. All right. Up next, Gollum. Gollum is a project that is doing incredibly well right now, and I think that we're seeing quite a bit of buy-ins for Gollum because of the Brass Gollum project. I think people are anticipating that and purchasing in on this. So we're seeing a really, really parabolic move right here. And I don't think that it's a good time to buy into this. I could be wrong. We might see a hell of a lot more growth, but I would probably hold off for a little while and let it dip before you purchase into this, because that's just quite a big move right here that we've had over the past day or two. So it's up to you. Again, I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I would probably hold off on buying Gollum before it dips. All right. Digibyte. I've had quite a few people over the past couple of weeks ask me about Digibyte, and I'm not a bag holder of Digibyte myself. I've never really invested more than a little bit. As you can see, I did a little bit of a trade right here to make a little bit, and if I had held on to it for just a little bit longer, I would have hit that all-time high, but unfortunately I didn't. I made profit, and at the end of the day, guys, profit is profit. Right now, however, we're seeing a very, very sideways trading pattern, and so again, this is just like with Ethereum that we talked about earlier. This can either break up or break down. I think that we're currently at we're almost at the support of this, and I think if it breaks below this support line right here, which is around, so the support line is going to be at about 1042, and if it dips below that support, then I think it would probably be best to sell and buy back in whenever it hits its low. And then I think we'll probably see some more hype with this coin later on. It tends to be something that people buy into, watch it rise, and then exit. So I don't invest in this coin personally because I don't think that it has a very good use compared to other cryptocurrencies, but I think that it definitely has good potential for swing trading. So that's up to you. Again, you got to invest what you think is right for you. That wraps up everything that I wanted to discuss today, guys. Again, this is going to be Market Watch Mondays, where I bring you a few coins that I'm taking a look at. I still would love to hear from you guys to see what you're currently looking at as far as the market goes. Any fundamental or technical analysis that you can bring to the table is always a plus. So join us in the Discord channel and chat it up with us. There are tons of people that are joining, and I think we've had quite a few good conversations as far as investments go. So join us in there, and the link is below. That's it for today. Clayford08 out.